Okay, here I go. Hello, friends and family from Facebook. This is Orange Naranja, once again here on my Facebook Live, Facebook 7 out of 30. So that means I have 23 more left, and I thought I would do something different, something interesting this time. I would just like to talk about random stuff, and hopefully there would be some people on the live that will join me actually for a live chat on spirituality and to share some knowledge. So if you would like, I'm already getting invites. Yes. If you would like to chat at least for a minute or two, share some knowledge, some spiritual thoughts, that would be great. If you're shy, you could just let me know down here at the comment section, and I would be glad to invite you on this live. So I'll just wait any minute now. Anybody that wants to send me an invite can do so. And I'll talk about a few things, messages, spiritual messages, receiving spiritual messages. Like, you never know who has a spiritual message or who can change your life, who has a message that can change your life. Sometimes, a lot of times we come across people that might seem odd, might seem weird, might seem strange, or homeless people. And they could have a message, or they could have something to teach us. And every human being here on this earth has their own unique experiences, their own truths, and they have gone through some stuff. A lot of people have gone through some stuff, and just for you doing something as simple as lending them an ear and listening to them, they can actually broadcast a message to you that otherwise wouldn't be known unless you asked them, or unless you spoken with them or interviewed them. And it's a beautiful thing. I mean, I've came into the habit to speak to everybody that I come across in my life, and it's unique. The human experience, human interaction is a unique interaction. I just want to show you the scenery that I have now. I'm in the park. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because I feel some raindrops, and there's a butterfly right over there. There's another one right over there. Hey, how are you? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, because I think it's in Hindu. It's a little hard, but if you can give me the English translation or the English name, I would be happy to call you by your name. Yeah, we got some trees. We got some people over here. And we got a basketball court down there somewhere. We got some exercise equipment. So I was gonna come out a little earlier, but I had some household chores to do, and the wifers didn't let me go outside and play with my Facebook friends until I finished my chores. But luckily I finished on time, and here I am on my Facebook Live. And what else did I want to mention? Yeah, so, look at this bee right here. It's going all around. Yeah, so what else can I mention? Never stop learning. Always keep reading. I feel like books, when you read, and articles when you read, they're great and all of that, but nothing has given me more profound knowledge than meditating and getting to know myself even better. And if I can go back in time and actually give myself advice, I would tell myself to work on myself and get to know myself better. My life has been so much easier, has been so much fluid ever since I've gotten to know myself better. I know I mentioned a couple of times, and I can't speak too highly of it. I just can't speak too highly of it. Knowledge of self is one of the highest forms of knowledge. And if you know yourself, you know your capabilities, you know your weaknesses, and you know what you can do and you know what you can't do. But then again, nothing is impossible. And just realize that a lot of the times what people think their strengths, what are their strengths, are not really their strengths, is somewhere an illusion. I mean, it could be some type of strengths, but the biggest strengths you'll ever get in your life are from your weaknesses. And if you can label your weaknesses, if you can jot them down, and then if you can find out ways to overcome your weaknesses to make them stronger, they're going to be the strongest strengths that you've ever had in your life, and you overcome them. I was thinking about doing a question for tomorrow, which is interesting, something that came up, and it's asking the question of, what was one of your biggest fears, and how did you overcome it? And I thought it was interesting because we as human beings have so many things that kind of limit us before we break free from the cycle. And once we get over those fears, we're like, well, it wasn't as bad as we thought. It's like similar to the same thing that when you dream, you might get what's called a nightmare. I can't really say that I get nightmares anymore. To me, they're more interesting. Uh, they're more interesting versions of like challenges, and you might think you have a nightmare, but then when you face it, you see that it's not as bad as you thought. So I just wait on this Facebook Live. If somebody wants to invite, I can send them an invite, or if you want to share some stuff, you can send me an invite and we could speak on this Facebook Live. Um, yeah, so it's interesting. I mean, fear is something interesting. Fear is more an illusion, as many of you might already know. And fear comes from lack of knowledge. They say that knowledge is power. So the more you know, the more knowledge you have, the less fear you have towards something. So if you fear something, try the best way to overcome it is not actually going head on to that thing, but actually taking steps. And remember what I said, it doesn't matter what kind of steps you take. It could be small steps, it could be big steps, but towards the positive direction. And just steps. And the best way that you overcome that fear is by trying to find out as much information and as much knowledge as you can about that fear that you have. So if somebody wants to jump on the Facebook Live, you can go ahead. You can send me an invite. I can send you an invite and we can talk. Yes, friend, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, my friend. How is everything? You're from India, correct? Uh, yeah, and that's like a ATV, the motorized motorcycle that you have there that you're riding, my friend. Hey, last me, hello, hello. I was just saying, everybody, how you had me prisoner in the home until I finished my chores. And then once I finish my chores, let me see, is this an invite? Request to be on the broadcast. Okay, all right. Sure, I'll bring you on the broadcast. Let me see. There you go.
Hey,
Hello.
last me in the house.
Yeah, in the house.
Last me in the house.
You last
So
me in the house.
if you have a
But
question, somebody have a question, I have
but
5 minutes.
yeah, so okay, I already see a question. Just let me know if the voice is coming out good, because it doesn't sound good from my side.
I hearing you.
You hear me
It's
good?
fine.
Okay,
It's
but
not
I hear.
good, but I can hear you. I can understand.
Okay, but do you hear an echo?
Not like yesterday, but it's a little bit better.
Okay, that's not a problem. So I was talking to everybody about fear and how they can overcome their fear. Like I thought I would just have like a free session where I can just talk to different people and get to find out a little bit more about my friends that are on Facebook since we interact the whole day.
Okay, fear. What I can say about fear? Fear is what is the it's like how you say like um
An illusion.
people think that love is like hate. No, what is against the love is the fear. When you
Okay,
have fear,
that's an interesting thing that you mentioned because love and fear cannot exist at the same time.
yeah, the thing is, love is not hate, it's fear. Because the fear is when it comes the hate, is when it comes depression, is when it comes all the other feelings, like negative feelings and human people. It's like, oh, I love that person, now I hate it. No, you don't hate that person. You have some fear because that person. That fear is making you think like you hate the person, but you don't hate. Because love and fear, no hate. The fear bring you pain. The fear bring you anxiety. The fear bring you all every.
There's a lot of
Never.
static. There's a lot of static on your side. Try to use the headphones.
Okay, hold on. I have my headphones.
All right. If anybody wants to join in on the Facebook live chat, I would be happy to
Okay.
chat with you.
Okay.
Try it again.
Now.
Oh, right
Now.
now it's perfect.
Perfect. Okay. You want me
Yeah.
to repeat everything?
No, just pick up where you left off. About that love and fear cannot exist at the same time, and when you just pick up where you left at.
Okay. People believe that love, what comes after love is hate. It's not. What comes after love is fear. When people have fear of something, is what what create the hate. So fear bring into your life hate, pain, anxiety, depression, all those negative feelings that the people feel after something happened to them. Is no hate, is fear. Fear is the main feeling who
Root.
provoke all the others. So
So fear is
it's
the
not
root
love
of
and
all
hate,
the other
it's love
feelings.
and fear. Huh?
So fear is the root of all the other negative feelings.
Yes, fear. Because when
Mhm.
you feel in fear, you see that fear is provoking you many feelings inside you.
Jealousy is also
Jealousy
fear.
is for fear to you. Yeah, yes. When you jealous of something because you have fear on you will not have that thing that in the future or you don't have it. It's like envy. Envy is fear too. When
Mm.
somebody have something and you said, "Then I don't have it," you have fear on not having, or you have fear on not to know what to do to get that.
You have fear of losing too.
Yes.
You fear of losing what you have.
Yes, fear of losing. Fear of losing create jealousy, create pain, create anxiety, and create depression. Because when you have that feel of gonna lose something that you want, okay, Leah, now, when when you have that feeling of losing something that you really love and want, you start like thinking negative thoughts, and that's provoking you all the other feelings that you having. The
Okay.
root of everything is fear.
Well, the root of all negative feeling is fear.
Yes, it's fear. Fear.
Mm.
Because many people think that it's hate when you love something and you don't have it, something happens, it's hate. No, it's fear. From the fear comes the hate and everything.
So,
So people have
mm,
to control the fear because the thing is this. Um, People have to connect. Before you lose the fear, you have to be connected to your inner self. If you not connect to your inner self, to your higher self, you always gonna have fear of something.
well, you have to love yourself, right? That's the beginning, self-love. And
Yes,
that's
you
what
have
I keep
but to
repeating.
love yourself, you have to be connect with your inner
Mhm.
self. If you not connect with your inner self, with your higher self, which is really easy, you always gonna have fear of something, anxiety, and you not loving yourself. Because the first love is you. But to love you and appreciate who you are, you have to be connected.
Mm.
That's the thing. You have to connect with your inner self, with your higher self. It's not the guy because people tend to look for answers outside, but all the answers are inside. When you sit and you take deep breath and you connect with Gaia and you root yourself,
Gaia is the
the
mother
Mother
Earth.
Earth, yes.
Mm.
When you root yourself on Gaia, because that's the main, because those philosophies or those religions have teaching us that the answers are outside and we have to connect first with with the heaven, with the sky, with the galaxy or whatever thing they believe. No, we cannot connect first with the energy outside because us human, we are earth, we come from earth, from the
Well,
soil. So our
yeah.
main connection is the soil, is the earth. So we have to connect first with Mother Gaia. So then you're gonna connect through a channel of energy through the source. But I never connect first the source and then the ground. No, we have to ground ourselves first in the ground with Mother Gaia. Then we have to connect the source.
Yeah, because it's like we have the whole universe inside of us. It's
Yes.
like we have a whole system similar to the solar system, similar to the universe all inside us. The only thing is that we have it on the micro level, and the
Yeah,
universe
because
is on the macro
it's
level.
micro and macro universe. So we are in the micro universe right now. All the other things in the macro universe. That's the answer. You
So
completely right.
everything is a mirror of itself. It's just on. It's just the size of it. There's bigger and then there's smaller, but everything's just everything just mirrors itself.
Yeah, because the situation is this. People they believe that they're gonna find the answer outside in a master, in a ascended master, in a guy, in an angel, in an archangel. No, the answers are inside you. Those beings are there to help you, not
Yeah,
to
but
give you on the answer because they don't have the permission to interfere in your decisions. They can check on you to be sure that you're doing fine and nothing gonna happen to you. But they don't have the permission to interfere of anything. So that's why we have to look for the answer inside us. Follow the intuition, your feeling, your intuition. We have to learn how to trust ourselves and to trust our intuition. Otherwise, we're in trouble. We're in trouble, in a lot of trouble.
so those beings are there to help us. God is here to help us as well. The thing is that I believe that we have to align ourselves in a
Yes.
way that we're able to be helped. Like they have that saying that says that God helps those who help themselves. And it's just like I was speaking with somebody the other day. It's like you cannot just sit there and wait for things to happen. You cannot just sit there and pray for things to happen. You have to
Yes,
do things
yes. You cannot
yourself.
sit like in your comfort zone to wait God to do stuff for you because it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You have to do what you have to do. Everybody have a mission in this life. Everybody come from like, you know, every life that you incarnate, you have a mission. So your mission right here, right now, you have to learn who is that mission. So you're gonna complete it. Otherwise, you're gonna continue coming. So, but the thing is, you have your decision on the other side to come or not to come. But you have to complete it right here. We
Absolutely.
have
So let me
everybody
let
have
me just let me just mention something real quick. If anybody wants to jump on the live to chat, share their wisdom, speak about spirituality,
yeah
you're
any
more than welcome.
question.
I was told
More than
they
welcome to.
are
We're gonna
here
answer.
for us. We are not here for them. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I believe so. I mean, they don't need us. Somebody
That
wrote in the comment, I was told they are here for us, not here, not here for them. Not that we are okay. I was told that they are here for us, but not us for them. I mean, they don't
exactly
need
that
us.
they don't need
We
us.
we we
We
need we
need
need
them,
them, but
but
they don't need us.
we need them, but we don't need them to live or to survive. No, 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 no. Because we have all survivor tool inside. We need them as a guidance. We need them. Sometimes we get lost and we don't have answers. So that's when we need them. But we are always them. Listen to this. People, when we born, we are with our personal guides with us. Those personal guides can be a grandma, a grandpa, an uncle, a friend, a sister, a brother, somebody who passed away already. It's not like people say, oh no, my guy is Saint Germain. Oh no, my guy is Mary or Jesus. No, 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 no. Those beings are they can they can be guides, but are not like that because they have other important things to do. You know. So what I have been learning from my teacher, from the Akachi readings, from regression, from stuff is this. Our guys are of family, our own family, or close people
Those closest to
who,
us, correct?
yes, yes, who have passed, away. We can have like more than one. So the other guys, like, because I know many people will not lie what I say, what I'm gonna say now. Most of the other guides are not, they don't really exist. Those are inventions from the New Age and the metaphysical fanatics. Because metaphysical is a really amazing philosophy. I'm studying metaphysics, but many people have corrupt metaphysics and have invent. You know, I know people gonna sacrifice me because what I gonna say. The main person who co-wrote metaphysics is Elena Blavatsky in her books, The Secret Doctrine. I know the Gnostic people are gonna say, "Ah, what the hell she's talking about?" But it's true. She invents plenty of the ascended masters than they like pricing right now. So for me, my feelings, it's how you said to me sometimes. Everybody has their point of view. I love you, Liam. And everybody thinks in a way. I just say my point of view because what I has been learning.
Yeah, and let me
Um,
mention something real quick that everybody creates their own reality and
exactly.
everybody has their own unique truth.
I'm
What
speaking about my reality, what I believe. So nobody have to believe the same. Nobody does. They can go
everybody's
in and
reality
research and believe whatever they want. It's me. This is
everybody's
me.
reality is unique to them, and is that the as the Buddha says that question everything, listen to everything and question everything, and it doesn't matter if it comes from authority. Question that too. It does not matter if it even came from him. Question that too.
Yes, exactly. So those ascended masters are energies from higher dimensions, especially for the sixth dimension, eighth dimension, and they are there to help. Those energies are there to help us when we need them. But at the thing we have to be careful with what energy we are dealing with, because sometimes we can see them like really beautiful, really pretty, like really nice, and we say okay, we're accepting what they're telling us, because they really look really nice. This is what happened with some people right now. They say, oh, Pleiadians, the amazing people from the star. No, no. Pleiadians are good, but not all of them are good. If people doesn't understand, in Pleiadians, most of the inhabitants are reptilians. And we know about reptilians. It's the same thing what I said to somebody when they asked me. I said, no reptilians are bad, but I know all Pleiadians are good. And what I said to them, that beautiful blue eyes, blonde hair that the Pleiadian use, they don't know that the real face. Pleiadian, they don't look like that. They are green. They look like little frogs. Ask me. You know, I have been speaking with those beings my whole life, and I know what I'm talking about. So you are the witness, because you know all what I have been going through, all those things and all my things. You know everything. So I don't have to go deep on that.
All right, but just for the sake of this live, let's just keep it simple.
Yes.
Um,
So I want to go back to the master. So if you feel that you trust somebody, ask that being for help. If you trust, because me, in my case, I trust Buddha with my closed eye. I trust Shiva. I trust Lasmi. I trust Jesus. I trust Jesus. I trust. Hold on. I trust Jesus with my whole with my closed eyes. So my other being that I trust, Saint Germain. I trust. Many people say no, Saint Germain doesn't exist, but for me, Saint Germain, yes, he did. He's here. So everybody trust what they want to trust, and you have the faith enough. Ask to the energy, connect to the energy. The only thing that I ask people is to be sure you're connecting with the right energy. So you have to learn how to feel, not how
knowledge,
to see.
knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, as I
Yes,
mentioned.
because the thing
And
is, you have to learn how to feel, not how to see, because those eyes, physical eyes, trick you, and they're gonna show what you wanna see, not what it
well,
really is.
let me just mention this. Your feelings also trick you too. The thing is that you have to calibrate your
Yes,
feelings.
calibrate and
You have to
yes.
exercise them.
Yes, you have to like to training them in a way that you can differentiate,
Like that you can
like
trust them.
yes, what this energy from that energy, because they have the power to trick us. They cannot control us because they can't, but they can trick us to believe what they're telling us. What can I say? What can I say? When you're speaking with a being and that being is telling you, you have to do this, you have to do that, because this, because that, when it sounds like imperative, like you have to do it, that's an alarming. No live being told you what to do and want to obligate you to do it. When a live being is close to you, it give you advice. They give you like, oh, maybe if you do this, maybe, you know, But it will not come into you. Oh, you have to do it. You have to do
It's
it. You have to do it.
it's more like an advisor. They
Yes.
give you the options and you decide.
Yes. Exactly.
You have the free will to decide what you're gonna do.
Exactly. When this being comes to you, you have to do it. You have to do it because if you don't do it, it's gonna happen. That's a warning. You have to stop over there and say, okay, okay. Now I wanna say something to people like they can use it. If you're not like ready yet or you practicing your connections, um, you speaking with a being in a meditation or any converse, like kinetic, telepathic or anything. You repeat this 3 times. In the name of the soul, show me your real face. In the name of the soul, show me your real face. You say 3 times that command with faith and strength, and that being gonna show you the real face. If he doesn't want to show you the real face, they're gonna just leave and leave you alone. But it's something that I learned from my favorite teacher, Sol. She teach me that
Let me just
when I
mention
know.
something real quick. Let me just mention, if anybody, whoever is watching this Facebook Live, if you want to jump on the live chat, just send me an invite.
Yes.
If anything, I can send you an invite. You can write down on the
Any
comment section down
question?
below.
Yes. Any question? We here open to answer. Yes. Any question? So that's a tip. In the name of the soul, show me your real face. So what you have to do about it? What you have to say? Like if you have like something to say about what I has been like
Me,
saying. Yes, you. I'm talking to you, my love.
I just swallowed like a bug or something.
Nasty.
What do I have to say?
Yeah.
I don't want to make this Facebook Live too long. But with that, we'll conclude it because it's obviously going to be more Facebook Lives later on. But
Yes, you know something, they can ask like for a specific life they want about, they can say like, oh, I want to know about this, and we can make a live or a video about it, and
okay, so I'll write down a post like that. We can make a live about stuff that interests people
yeah,
or questions that they have.
questions and
Um,
answers.
I'm not sure if the time that we're doing this live, there's not that many people on, but pretty soon we'll sync up with people and we'll have a lively discussion. Uh, so we're here. We're always here to help. You can send me a
Here, here,
message. You can send my
yeah.
wife last me a message, and we're always happy to help. And with that, I conclude my Facebook Live. This is Facebook Live 7 out of 30. It's been good. I'm gonna try to do my lives a little bit more less restricted, less limited, and just more free flowing because I find that it works best like that. So, lastly, do you have any other things that you want to say before we conclude the live?
Well, I want to thank you to let me
Mhm. Me?
participate in your life.
Me?
Yes,
Oh,
because that means that you trust my knowledge and you trust me.
yep.
Sometimes I don't speak like that fluid, but I'm trying really hard.
Mm.
Um, I thank you to let me speak and let me share my knowledge. At least if I don't, I know I cannot share everything what I know because I can't, but at least the basis. And thank you and thank everybody for trust us
Right.
because we are not guys, we are not like masters or anything,
No, we're just like
but
everybody else.
yes,
But
we
we just,
normal people try to help
hmm
and to share what we know, because everybody deserves to be out of the matrix and to live in a spiritual, like, happy life. Everybody deserves that, because
yeah.
that's what human needs, to be like happily and
hmm
in peace. So I thank you for that, and thank you all the people. Anything they need, and another thing, if you need a tarot reading, just contact me or send Orange Naranja a message. I'm gonna be so glad and happy to read the tarot for you. Um, Anything that you need, and soon we're gonna bring into or page crystals and stuff that we're gonna be like selling. It's gonna be like crystal that you can use in a daily basis for some stuff. So when that comes, we're gonna let you know. But for now, I offer the tarot reading service, um, coaching, life coaching, healthy coaching, anything you need, Ayurveda, stuff like that.
Yes,
Here, I'm glad,
we
and
also
my husband there is glad too.
we also do that. We also do life coaching, um
Yes, couple
spiritual
coaching, couple
spiritual
coaching
guides.
too.
Spiritual guides, we're not there yet, but we're working up to be spiritual guides. We have to have certain experiences, certain we still have to kind of polish up our skills before we can actually call ourselves spiritual guides. So we're working on it, and it's a
Yeah, we
process.
just we just like normal people helping other normal people.
Hmm. So thank you for watching this Facebook Live. Um, I'll ask one more time before we leave. If anybody wants to send me an invite to chat, share some knowledge, that would be great. Or if you don't want to send the invite, you can write down on the comment section um, for me to send you an invite. Excuse me. There's a lot of pollen out here right now.
Tell me, I had this crazy allergy.
Yeah, and a lot of dust. But if anybody wants me to send them an invite, I would be more than happy to. I'll give it a
So
few
do I.
seconds. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Lasmi. Thank you for your knowledge and for keeping it simple. Yeah.
That's the last thing that I do. Keep it simple.
Well, you tried. Oh, look at this guy.
And try. Thank you, Orange Naranja.
All right.
Thank you for
Oh,
trust me. Thank you, thank you, thank
Belinda
you.
says hello.
Hello, Belinda.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Bye bye.